Mr. Paul Schmidt. Paul, congratulations on your induction into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Thanks so much, Mr. Perry.
Paul, how did you get involved in this wonderful sport of ours?
Well, I can still remember the day, the first day it happened. It was as a senior in high school. I was walking to the gym class, and a Hall of Fame coach by the name of Ken Hunt, who you know, one of your good friends.
Know him well.
He grabbed me, and it was one of those days. It was a protest. It was the Vietnam War protest, and everybody was doing a sit down in the hallway. And the coach says, "Take a walk with me. I need to talk to you, son." I said, "All right." Nobody ever said no to Ken Hunt. And I walked down, and he's clearing the path like Moses in the Red Sea, and the kids are going to the side. And he says, I was taking a look at you. He said, "Then maybe you should start wrestling." I said, "Well, I never wrestled really before, Coach, and maybe dabbled a little in junior high school, but never really got on the mat or saw any mat time." He said, "Well, we don't have anybody in your weight class." And I said, "You know, all my friends are wrestling. I'll give it a shot." You know, and how do you say, like I said, how do you say no to Ken Hunt?
And that's how you got started?
And that's how my career started in wrestling. Right outside the principal's office. Went down that day to practice, and
you were a wrestler.
And all of a sudden, I had the Mepham robe on, which meant a lot.
Who are some of the important people in your wrestling career?
Well, I was fortunate. I mean, besides Ken Hunt, I mean, I went to Nassau Community College, and I had Chuck Hankey, another Hall of Fame coach, junior college Hall of Fame coach. I wrestled with some great people over the years. I've met so many people that have helped me. I mean, the whole list of Long Island, from Paul Gillespie, Sam Boone, and Coach Bevilacqua. I mean, everybody has some kind of input.
A lot of great names there.
Yeah. So you know, a lot of people had input, which helped me with my own coaching career.
What would you say is your most satisfying experience as far as wrestling is concerned, that you got out of it, that you felt?
Seeing the students student athletes that came through Nassau Community College and progressed in their own careers, either athletically or, you know, getting a job and becoming a school teacher, whatever they did, or fireman, or whatever, and coming back and you know, and being part of their success, even a little part. I mean, that means, you know, quite a bit to me.
Well, that's interesting. What would you do, Paul, if anything, to make wrestling more exciting, more interesting to the spectators?
Well, I know you're a Hall of Fame referee. And sometimes I think there's a little inconsistency. I mean, I would like to be the referees be a little more consistent on it, so we all understand what's going on the mat, from stalling to not stalling, and stalling plays a big part. You know, and the referees can control that, and so can the coaches and the wrestlers. And I think that once we get away from that stalling aspect, it'll be a little more exciting.
Let's face it, that in any sport, action is an entertainment value. Years ago, when they played football, some of the games were 3 to 6. People weren't that interesting. Today, you get 50, 60, 100,000 people watching games that are maybe 100 points scored in it. People want action, there's no question, and I agree with you. That's what they want in wrestling.
Well, you're starting to see a little more this year with the rule change, with the exposure to the back. I saw it this weekend that the referees were actually giving back points quicker, so the scores were a little more...
That's good to hear.
A little more inflated, I would say.
Yeah. Well, Paul, I want to congratulate you on your entry into the National Hall of Fame. It certainly is deserved.
Oh, thank you so much, and what a great honor it is.